They got picked up early. Why? Obviously, you didn't want your weekend. You wanted me to pick them up on Thursday. I couldn't do that because you didn't respond like an adult. Okay, cool. So I said I'll pick them up on Friday, half day. Not a big deal. I'll pick them up.
Hey y'all, it's Destiny. And it looks like Liv has made up her mind that she needs to go back to Florida. You know, the place where she was just homeless at? She's decided to once again abandon her children and go back to Florida. She's worried about her happiness and the happiness of her youngest two. Right now, that's what's important to her, I guess. So she did a YouTube live and she talked about her decision and what she needs to do and why she's doing that. Of course, she's going to blame it on Gerard on why she has to move. So let's get into this YouTube live and see exactly what Liv had to say.
No. You cry. Mommy, I'm about to go by my room because I have some babies in the car.
Come here.
What?
Come here.
Don't see. What's the see? No.
Oh, I put... Why do I keep doing that? I do that on accident. I'm sorry, y'all.
Now, this part has nothing to do with the whole moving back to Florida. I just thought it was disgusting. Liv really sat there in the camera wiping her face with this rag for at least 4 or 5 minutes. Then she decides, you know what, I'm going to use the same rag to wash Kailani's face. And then, straight from Kailani's face, she takes it and wipes AJ's face. With all the money that she's making on YouTube, on TikTok, and now driving around the city delivering things, you can't afford a new pack of rags so everybody can have their own. With everyone using the same rag, no wonder sicknesses spread the way they do in at home. Liv knows that she's sick, and she's sitting there wiping her face with a rag and then washes the other 2 children's faces with the same rag. Doesn't even rinse it off.
Ladies.
What?
My lease is almost up, right?
Yeah, my little nose is alright.
And
And
I'm really considering going back to Florida. I think it would just be best for the babies and I. Stop it, stop. I'm gonna spray you.
Stop by the way.
Stop.
Stop by the way. Stop.
He's so annoying.
I don't know, really.
Hope you feel better soon. Girl, me too. Why do you guys have to play in the tub?
Why you guys have to play in the tub?
So Liv has to move back to the state where she was homeless. All the people that actually support her and give her money. How does it make you feel knowing that now she wants to go back to the place where y'all were giving her money so that she can live? It's pretty clear to me that Liv is just having another storyline and she's going to maybe go to Florida and act like she's living there. It's going to be the same cycle all over again. Y'all are going to be paying for her to stay there while she's using the money that she's making to do whatever she wants with it and then using y'all's money to actually live. And then she'll be homeless again, and then y'all are going to be giving her money again, and she's going to move back to Texas.
Can I call a house? Can I call a house? Thank you.
I'm thinking of going back to Florida, going back to school, and just being out there. I think it's like more healthy for us to be out there. And it's not like I don't want to leave my kids. Like, I don't want to leave my kids. But it's like, he doesn't want to co-parent with me. Like, that's obvious. So it's like, it's too much.
too much.
You know, it's been too much.
It's too much.
And I want to live a happy life, and I want my babies to live a happy life.
Oh, baby, I life.
I don't know why my life does that.
I don't know why my life do that.
I wonder what it's like to be Liv, to have a little Zolo running around the house, mocking her all day. That's gotta be hard for Liv. But as you heard, Liv is worried about her happiness and the youngest two's happiness. So I guess going back to a state where she was homeless is better for her and her children. Who cares about the oldest three and how they're going to feel about her moving? It's all about Liv and what she wants to do. And somehow the co-parenting situation is just too hard for Liv. I think it's hard for Liv because she's actually been made to get the children like she's supposed to now. It's no more blaming Gerard for why she didn't get the children because she's supposed to get them from school. Now I guess she's going to come up with another story on why she wasn't able to get the children even though it wasn't her day. I don't know.
Yeah, I do get them during the summer.
No, I do get them.
And that's what I would see them. I would just see them during the summers.
I would just do the no Kalani.
Like, I already know.
Give me the bathtub Kalani.
I already know the girls are going to be devastated. Like, they're going to be so upset. But I just want to be happy, you know? And I want the kids, I want my babies, to be happy. I want all my babies to be happy, but unfortunately my other ones are stuck where they're at. Like, they don't have a choice to live where they want to live.
So it sounds like Liv is saying that she already knows what's going to happen if she moves back to Florida. She said she'll get them for the summer. So she would rather only see them during the summer than get them, every other weekend or 2 weekends out of the month? In my opinion, this just shows that Liv would rather see her children the limited amount of time that she can, instead of doing what she's been doing, which is getting them way more often than the summer. Why would you choose to only want to have your children during the summer if you actually love and care about them and want them more? And then she sits here and says that the girls are going to be devastated, but she's still choosing to do the things that are going to devastate her daughters. It's pretty clear to me that Liv cares about herself and her happiness. She's happy in Florida. She hates Texas. Everybody knows how Liv feels about Florida. So since she's happy in Florida and that's where she wants to be, that's what she's going to do, no matter how much it hurts her children. She's worried about what she wants and how she feels. And maybe it's for the best. Maybe her seeing the children only during the summer is what's best for them.
They don't have that choice. Not because of me, because of him. So it's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. He's just trying to punish you. Girl, forever and ever and ever. Like, get over it. Like, he's so, it's like, people always ask me, like, why do you keep talking about it? Why do you always talk about it? Because I deal with this shit every day. Every day. Like, every day. Like, okay. Hey, stop.
In my opinion, the reason that Liv continues to talk about it is because it gets her paid. Think about it like this. If talking about Gerard made her views go low, if talking about the custody made her views go lower, she wouldn't talk about it. She sees the sympathy that she gets from these people that support her no matter what, and she likes it. She loves the attention, she loves the support. Even if she knows that she's also in the wrong in this situation, if she can attack somebody else and get the money, why not? She wants to be the victim in this situation. And she knows that the more she victimizes herself, the more support that she gets. There's probably other mothers out there who've been through a custody situation that didn't go their way, and they probably look at Liv's situation and can sympathize with her. Talking about this situation helps her get money and helps her get more support. And obviously it gives her a reason to want to move.
Weekend. I had the kids, right? It was my weekend. So, this weekend, it's technically his weekend, but I get the kids for Thanksgiving. So I texted him and I said, do you want to, keep your weekend? It's okay if he does. And I'll pick them up on Monday. We can meet on our spot on Monday, and I can pick them up from you on Monday because I get them the week of Thanksgiving. He didn't respond to me. Okay, fine. So I just took that as he's going to take his weekend, right? And we'll deal with Monday when Monday comes. My daughter calls me Thursday.
Can we go Baba again?
And mind you, I haven't talked to them. I haven't talked to anybody all week pretty much because he hasn't he hasn't answered the phone.
Okay, so this story was really confusing at first to me. So let's try to break this down. So Liv gets to have the children their Thanksgiving break. So I'm guessing maybe it starts Monday. I'm not sure. So this weekend, she was asking Gerard if he wants to have them, and it's scheduled for him to have them. So she's trying to figure out if he actually wants to have them, or should she just have them for the weekend and then the week of Thanksgiving, and then I guess take them back to school. So it sounds like it's in the court order for him to have them this weekend, and then she'll have them for the week of Thanksgiving. So it sounds like Liv is trying to change it, and she wanted them for the weekend and then have them for the week.
Nothing. So my daughter calls me Thursday. Bye.
Bye. Don't have to go, Mommy.
Okay, go. Bye. See you later. God, he's so loud. How could he be so loud? He's so little and he's so loud. A little teeny tiny person is so loud. Anyway, my daughter calls me on Thursday and she's like, Mommy, where are you? I thought you were picking us up. I was like, no. I asked, I explained to her. I said, no, I'm not. Robin starts crying immediately. She's like, Mommy, come get me right now. Please come get me. Come get me. I said, Robin, I can't come get you, baby. It's not gonna work. It's gonna be like last time. I said, your dad did not tell me to pick you up. I thought he wanted his weekends. Hey, stop! I'm talking.
Just so everybody knows, Liv did tell us before that she was trying to get the children for this weekend because she gets the children for Thanksgiving break. She had previously told us that it was Gerard's weekend, but he might allow her to have them instead. So I'm guessing she might have told the children that that's what she's trying to do before they left. Because how would Robin even know about the situation if Liv is saying she hadn't spoken to the children since they've been back with their father?
I'm not gonna play these games with him. Like, I'm not. And put my tampons back. Put them back. And especially like if it's his weekend, I'm not just gonna show up at the school and think, oh, he doesn't want his weekend. No, I would be stupid. I would be a fool. The school's 45 minutes away. I'm not driving. I'm not doing that. Like, no. So I thought, and she was like, no, he said that you were gonna pick us up. Well, no, it didn't work that way. So anyway, I said, no, baby, I'm not gonna pick you up. I'll pick you up tomorrow, which was yesterday. It was a half day, right? So, I was like, tell your dad I'll pick you up tomorrow on your half day. And she was like, okay, Mommy. And yesterday came and I was like, I already know he's gonna play games. I already know, because that's what he does. He's so immature.
So now Liv wants us to believe that Gerard told the children that Liv was going to pick them up from school, even though he didn't tell her that she could. So the children are calling Liv asking where she was. Now Liv is saying that she'll pick the children up on Friday, and she's going to tell us how Gerard sabotaged that.
And people on the social media shit will be like, he doesn't want to talk to you. It doesn't matter. I don't want to talk to him either. But we have no choice. We have to talk. Like, that's so immature. Like, And then plus, it's not even like we have to talk a lot. All you have to say is yes or no. Like circle a box. Do you want me to pick them up? Yes or no. That's it. And that's all.
I'm gonna disagree with Liv on this one. If she just follows what the court told her to do, she wouldn't have to do all this communicating with Gerard. Just think about it. She's picking the children up from school on Thursdays. That has nothing to do with Gerard. She's taking the children back to school on Mondays. She doesn't have to communicate with Gerard at all. If you just follow what the court told you to do, maybe I will be good. It sounds like Liv wants to do the changing where she picks him up this day instead of that day, and then she wants to sit down and communicate with him. Why? Just do what the court told you to do. In my opinion, it seems like Liv just doesn't want to be inconvenienced. You know, she likes to sleep in. She doesn't really want to go to school and do all that. Liv doesn't like to be told what to do.
Like, we don't have to speak. I don't want to speak to you either. Trust me. So, but it's like not speaking. My kids are left in the middle of it, you know? And that's how it's been this whole time. So that's the only reason we need to speak, because my kids are in the middle of it.
Now let's think about this for a second. Liv just told us the whole story. Well, at least from her point of view. Let's say we believe everything that Liv just said. Let's say her story, the way she said it, that's exactly how it happened. So she's telling us that her children are at the school waiting for her to pick them up. They're sitting there crying on the phone, saying they really want to see her and spend time with her. And she's just like, no, your dad didn't tell me I'm supposed to get you, so no. That sounds weird to me. From what we've heard, Liv has admitted to always being late to getting the children from school. She's the one always saying that she's an hour away and it's hard for her to get there and there's traffic, all these excuses. Is it possible that Gerard just told the children, yes, your mom is going to get you, but never communicated back with Liv, telling her to go pick them up? Of course. I definitely believe both of them play a role with the dysfunction when it comes to the whole co-parenting situation. But is it also possible that Liv is telling this story in a way that will make her the victim? Absolutely. The fact that Liv and Gerard can't communicate is more of a reason why they just need to do what the court told them to do.
Like, I shouldn't have to tell Robin anything. I should tell you, and you should it should be a plan or whatever, like amongst adults. I'm thinking, you know, you would think, right? Hush, I'm talking. Go in the living room. I'm talking. Give me that stuff for the bathroom. Thank you. Lord Jesus. Go in the other room. I'm talking. Okay? You guys have a whole living room to go scream and yell and jump around in.
Okay.
Go. Go play with your toys. Mommy's about to be done. I cannot yell right now. There you go. See? Go scream and yell. There you go. Ugh, Lord Jesus. Stop it, Kailani. Why do you want to put my tampons? That's not a toy.
Does anybody else find it interesting that Liv wants us to believe that AJ acts the way he does because of Christian?
No. Anyway, you would think, okay, he was gonna let her, or he was gonna have her pick up the kids on Thursday. Why wouldn't he let her pick up the kids on Friday? Obviously, you don't want your weekends, right? Okay, cool.
Now, this part confused me because Liv just told us that Gerard never communicated with her about her picking up the children on his weekend. Now she's saying that he allowed her to pick the children up on Thursday, so he should allow her to pick them up on Friday instead. So did Gerard communicate with you and say pick them up on Thursday, or did he not?
So why yesterday I'm like, I already know he's gonna play games because that's what he does. Let me call the school and let me see if the kids are there. It was like 10 o'clock, okay? The lady told me the kids were here, but they got picked up early. Why? Obviously you didn't want your weekend. You wanted me to pick them up on Thursday. I couldn't do that because you didn't respond like an adult. Okay, cool.
Once again, this is confusing. Did her and Gerard have a conversation where she would pick them up on Friday? Why would she think she could if she never communicated that with him? Or I guess he never got back to her on if she could or not. What made her think she could get the kids on Friday if she was never able to have a conversation with him so that she could get the kids on Thursday? It sounds like she talked to Robin and said, hey, I'll come get you from school on Friday. And she had that conversation with Robin on Thursday. But nowhere in there did she say she actually talked to Gerard and they both agreed on this.
So I said I'll pick them up on Friday, half day, not a big deal. I'll pick them up. But I called Friday morning as well. No answer. I texted, no answer. So then and that was like around 9 a.m. when I dropped the babies off. So like an hour later, I was like, let me call, because I'm not finna drive out there. It's like he wants me to drive out there for nothing. And that's like so immature. So I called the school and they were like, oh, they were here, but they got picked up early. So you purposely picked them up early so I wouldn't be able to pick them up. Okay, so you do want your weekend, so why not just put that in the app? I'm taking my weekend. That's it. You don't have to say nothing else. You don't have to say, how's your day? You don't have to say, hello. You don't have to say nothing.
Now, should Gerard have communicated with Liv and said, no, I'm going to have them for the weekend, you can just get them Monday? Of course. But what I would say to Liv is if there was silence when you're trying to communicate, then you should expect that he's going to have them. And Liv keeps saying that the children were picked up early, but didn't she just say it was a half day? So wouldn't they have been picked up early anyway?
Just communicate that, because that's what you should communicate. Co-parenting. You see what I mean, you guys? You see what I mean? You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Mind you, last week he wanted to talk to me. He called me over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And I didn't answer because I'm done. Like I'm done. I found out my son had a championship game. I was not told about it. Like, there's just a lot of bullshit going on that, like, I'm done. Like, I don't even need to speak to you. Like, we don't need to speak. I've tried so many times to talk.
Okay, hold on. So the week before all this happened with the children getting picked up by Liv, Gerard was constantly calling her. So why didn't you pick up the phone and have that conversation with him then? So instead of picking up the phone, having that conversation so that she knows that she can pick up the children or not, she decides to block his calls and not want to speak to him. So Liv wants to speak to Gerard when she wants to. But when he's reaching out to her to obviously tell her about something, she doesn't want to speak to him. Liv is her own problem.
And have conversations for the kids. And it never happens. So it's done. Like, that's it. But when it comes to scheduling everything, like, there's no way around it. I can't talk to Robin about scheduling. Robin is 12. You know, like, I have to talk to you, the adults, about scheduling. That's the only thing that we really have to talk about is scheduling. That's it. But it's just ridiculous, y'all, and I'm done. Like, I'm done. I'm done with the bullshit. Like, I'm done. You need to put your pride aside for your babies. Yeah, I've done that a million times. You don't understand. For you, did you just walk in? You're asking about Thursday. Did you just walk in?
Liv just told us that Gerard was trying to contact her a week before this whole Thanksgiving situation. He kept calling back to back and she wasn't answering his phone calls. So maybe the calling was about your son's championship game. It could have also been about how you're going to get the children for Thanksgiving week. The question is, why didn't she talk to Gerard about the situation when he was calling her? Why wait until it's almost that time to now have the conversation?
I'm gonna block you. No, I'm not gonna block you. But listen and try to understand. If you don't understand, I know you guys could never understand my situation, and you guys, like, people that watch me just want to find anything to say bad to me. But I just explained it to you. Like, if it doesn't make sense to you or you didn't hear me explain it, then don't say anything. Okay? This conversation is for my supporters, not my haters. So if you're in here and you don't like me, don't contribute to the conversation. Go talk shit about me to somebody else, okay? I don't care.
Well, if this live was only for her supporters, why didn't she just put it on members only? The people that actually pay to subscribe to her channel so they can get exclusive content, why didn't she just do a live there? If she only wanted people to comment on the situation if they agree with everything that she says, that's where she should go.
No, I can't be consistent with somebody who's not consistent. Does that make sense to you, Raw Becca? How can I be consistent with somebody who is not consistent?
Well, maybe by getting the children from school like you're supposed to. Clearly the children have perfect attendance because of Gerard. So that means you know they're going to be there like they're supposed to. So with the court order telling her to go get the children on Thursdays from school, that's how you can be consistent. If he consistently takes them to school so that they have perfect attendance, then you can consistently get the children from school like you're supposed to. And I'm guessing the court order would probably tell them how to exchange the children for holidays and all of that. So do that.
I'm not dealing with a person who's consistent. No, baby. Not yet. I haven't taken it back to court. Not yet, though. I will. Especially because my daughter wants to live with me. But it's going to take time to take him back to court.
The fact that people actually think that Liv is going to take Gerard to court for custody of the children, people actually still believe that. But do y'all remember how Liv was asking for money to get a lawyer to go for custody of the children? Remember that?
I gotta find a place in Florida. Don't go, stay for the kids. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Like I said, I want to go to school. I want to finish school. I want to finish school. You guys don't get that, obviously. But I get what you're saying. Like, I get it. Like, stay for my babies. But, like, And if I move, I'm gone. Like, I'm not. I'm going to come back for visits, and that's it. Like, no more back and forth. No more none of this. I'm staying put. I hear what you're saying. She said that your kids will remember. My kids will remember. My kids will understand. Like, my kids see everything that he does. Like, all the bullshit, all the games, all the everything he's playing. So
Liv truly thinks that her children will always understand her side. She really thinks that her children will never be upset with her and all of her actions. Maybe Liv should look up on TikTok all of the children that are now adults that have went no contact with their mothers. Listen to their stories. Think about what the children are saying. That could definitely be Liv's reality one day. Just because you're the mother doesn't mean your children will always be there for you. You're supposed to always be there for them. But instead, she would rather move out of the state once again.
they'll understand. Like, when I explained to them why I left, I had to leave. It's not anything other than I want to have something for them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it. And honestly, I don't even want to get deep into it. But my kids, I feel like they will understand. Because who the fuck would deal with everything I've dealt with this far? Like, I deal with so much, and at the same time, I have people nonstop telling me, you don't even want your kids. You hate your kids. You don't even like your kids. Like, I deal with so much shit. Like, so much shit. Oh, my God. So much shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. But it's not a big deal. I take it.
Don't y'all just love how Liv has so many different reasons for why she has to move? At first, it was because of Gerard and he wouldn't co-parent with her and communicate with her. Then it was, well, she really wants to go to school and she can go to school in Florida and the school's still there and they're ready to take her back. Now it's, the people are already saying that she doesn't care about her children. She wants nothing to do with them. In my opinion, I think it's just very difficult for Liv to have all 5 children at once. She's trying to make it seem like that's what she wants. She wants to have all 5 children. But the thing is, her actions show something different. She just told us in this live if she moves, she'll just have them for the summer, instead of seeing them and talking to them every month. She would rather move and only see them during the summer.
I take it on the chin. But I need to do what's best for all of us, not just them 3. All of us, myself included. All of us. And if I go and I get my license and I start my business and I start my career, by the time they're and I build myself up, you know what I mean? By the time I can get Robin back, or by the time Robin musters up the courage to say, fuck this shit, I want to live with my mom, period. Like, she's still scared of him. And I keep telling her, baby, you have to be brave. The only person in this situation that this man will listen to is the kids. You know what I mean? I think he'll have like a little bit of a heart listening to them.
Now this part was funny to me because Liv clearly tells us all the time that Gerard doesn't care about the children's feelings. He doesn't care about what they have to say. He doesn't care about what they want. He's doing all of this to please Nisha. But now all of a sudden, if Robin goes to Gerard and says that she wants to live with her mom, he'll let her do that. Which one is it? And the fact that Liv actually admitted to telling Robin that she needs to say, F this, I want to go live with my mom, to Gerard and Nisha, that's why I said she needs supervised visits. We see what we see when she's live, but this is the kind of stuff that she does when she's not live. She plants things in these children's heads. She tells them to disobey. She tells them to speak up and say that they want to live with her. But then she's also the same one that says she doesn't want to have to communicate with Robin when she's trying to talk about if she's supposed to have the children or is he supposed to have the children. I can't believe she's actually blaming her child for still living with her father because she isn't brave enough to stand up to her dad and say that she wants to live with her mom.
And I keep telling them, when I talk to my daughter, tell Kailani to come here. Kailani.
Mom, can I have my boots?
Huh?
I have my boots.
Your boots? No, you don't need your boots.
But we're going, Mama.
It's not raining. No. Okay, we'll see. Go get Kailani. The boots are gonna be heavy on your feet, AJ. Like, you should just wear some sneakers. It's not raining. But you have a lawyer now. No, the lawyer is just for the child support hearing. That's it.
Y'all heard that right? So when Liv got on here and said that she needs money to get a lawyer for the custody situation for the court, no. The lawyer was only for the child support situation. So that's just another lie she got on here and told. She had y'all on here thinking y'all were sending her money to get a lawyer for the custody case. And then she did another live and said that she has a court-appointed lawyer.
That's all he's for. Stay back and abuse like this. She has so much potential. Yeah, Kayla, people... I need some advice. Can I DM you?
Can y'all imagine asking the person who's losing in court for advice? Maybe they're gonna ask her for advice on what not to do. Y'all gotta let me know what you think about this situation. Liv is telling us once again that she's moving back to Florida, the same place where she was supposedly homeless. She thinks moving back to a place where she was homeless is better for her and her 2 young children. It's pretty clear to me that this decision is based on Liv. It's what she wants, it's where she's happy, it's all about her. She told us how upset the children will be and she doesn't care. We also learned that Liv is telling Robin to stand up to her dad and tell him F this, I want to live with my mom. She also mentioned that her girls will be hurt if she moves back to Florida, meaning clearly Christian doesn't care. And honestly, if Liv does end up moving back to Florida, I feel like Gerard should just get full custody. In my opinion, what's worse than having a parent not there is having a parent in and out of your life. There when they want to be and out when they don't. But y'all gotta let me know what you think about the situation. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you in the next one.